Hello lovelies, I just realized it's been about 2 weeks since I made my last video, so I thought I would go ahead and do a very unscripted and very all over the place book talk on The Beginning of Everything by Robyn Schneider. And by all over the place, all over the place. It might be here, 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 but mostly right here. So let's see. The Beginning of Everything by Robyn Schneider was published on August 27th of 2013. I believe it is the first novel written under her actual name. She has written other books under the pseudonym Violet Haberdasher. This is a young adult contemporary novel, and it centers around, centers around Ezra Faulkner, who was supposed to be homecoming queen before his girlfriend cheated on him, before a car accident shattered his leg, and before he fell in love with the new girl. I read this book a few days after it came out, and the reason I put off the review was because a lot of people on YouTube were raving about it and loving it and hyping it up, and I don't know if this caused my expectations to be too high and led me to be disappointed, but this book was kind of a middle book for me. It was not terrible, but I didn't love it, which I thought I might. Now, I should probably tell you why. Like I mentioned, this book was getting a lot of hype, and it was also being compared to John Green's work, It Has a Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Aside from that, the only thing that I felt that this book had in common with John Green is it had those unrealistically intelligent and witty teenagers. Not to say that there are no intelligent, witty, fast-talking teenagers. I just wasn't one of them and didn't know any of them. It's something I've never experienced before. That being said, I enjoyed the wittiness, and this book has its own voice. The voice of it is very different from John Green, and Robyn Schneider's personality, or at least what I know of it from her videos, really bled through, and that was probably the best part of this novel. Otherwise, the plot was a little lackluster for me. As the synopsis on the back says, the main character is super popular, he's a jock, then everything changes. He gets in a car accident and can no longer play the sport that made him popular. After the accident, his friends don't come to visit him at the hospital, but once school starts back up again, they don't shun him, he just feels different. And so he decides to hang out with a different crowd. One of the members of that crowd was a friend that he had when he was younger, and they grew apart due to an incident on his friend's birthday where they were riding a roller coaster and someone got decapitated and it landed in his friend's lap. And since then they grew apart. But now, at the beginning of this book, they're miraculously reunited. This novel didn't really go anywhere for me, and the main characters didn't really grow like I thought they might have, but there was one thing that I really enjoyed about this book, and it was the realization of the character changing not because of someone else but because of himself, and I think that that's a very important part of this novel. Like I said, this book was a middle of the road book for me. Gave it 3 stars out of 5 on Goodreads. I would recommend this book if you enjoy contemporary YA and the typical manic pixie dream girl trope. Definitely worth a try, and I mean, it's pretty funny and cute with its science references and its puns, so if you're into that kind of thing, I definitely give it a try. I know that this book review probably wasn't as fluid as usual, but that's what unscripted videos look like. I hope that this was helpful, and this catches me up on all of the books that I wanted to review and that I've read recently that I wanted to review. So until I finish something else, I would love to take requests on tags. If there's a tag you'd like me to do, please leave it in the comments below. I'm hoping to finish a couple of books soon, so you'll have some more book reviews as well. Thank you for watching. Bye. Yeah, I look like a flight attendant. What? What am I even saying?